The Pistons continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Jazz make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
Seeing where the Jazz are, they've just not been able to play to the level they did a season ago, but they're right in the mix anyway. They're not too far off the pace from last year.
And you know, Clark, I mean, they're one of those teams that is capable of kind of turning on the switch when the postseason approaches. So I get the feeling they're just kind of biding their time until springtime.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Ellis is out there with Irving, and it's Chan in at the small forward position. Now here's Burke. It's rebounded by Chan. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thank you, Doris. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City.
Their offense really sputtered in that game. They went through stretches where points became very hard to come by.
And Steve, you know, their play wasn't terrible. It wasn't too bad, but this game still is about making shots, and the shot making wasn't there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Burks can't get it to go. Now the Pistons with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
So it's the Jazz now, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Harvey. Here's the hook. No good off the back of the rim. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The drive by Ellis. And the shot is good.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
The Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Burke, the pass to Harvey. Burks kicks to Burke. The dish to Burks. And there's the pass to Wang. The feed now to Burks. Another miss by Utah.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
Chan passes to Monroe. Shot is off. Jazz trail by 7. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
Pass to Chan. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Burke, averaging 13 points a contest. Wang, running by Chan, and the layup's good off the glass.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Drummond a screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. And you look at the dude, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
You know, you hear the term point forward thrown around quite a bit, and I think it really applies to him. He's an excellent passer from that position.
Yeah, the offense basically runs through him, maybe more so than any other small forward in the league. I mean, he's counted on as their setup guy, and he delivers the goods more times than not.
Now, here's Burks. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. And had a couple of important block shots in that game. So, good all-around effort.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
Here's Chan. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Burks dishes to Burke. Pass to Harvey. Down low, here's Burks, and he gets it to go. Burks has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
The pass to Chan. Drummond a screen. Back to Irving. Passes to Chan with the shot. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 8 points for the dude.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Pass to Weaver. Burks with it. Now Monroe defending. Burks, the pass to Weaver. Burks kicks to Burke. Unloads from 9. Detroit with the rebound.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And 11 points for the dude.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Jazz trail by 9. Burke, the pass to Weaver. The pass to Wang. It's Burke atop the key. Poke loose. Dishes it to Ellis. Wide open look. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Now, defensively, they have to pick up the intensity and close out on shooters.
Steve, you're right. I mean, they're getting picked apart out there, and the intensity on D's got to pick up as well. I mean, you can't have it on cruise control on defense.
Hey, the NBA is all about matchups, guys. We all know that. Tonight is the perfect matchup. Our best player, they don't have an answer for. Let's play through him.
And the Jazz making a change here. Favors is checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan and then running through the dude. He's the star on this team that has the responsibility to make the big play and put points on the scoreboard. Coach wants his guys to facilitate that offensive firepower. He then went on to tell them he wants to use their fast break offense to its full effect, saying, "We can run these guys into the ground." We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thank you, Doris.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. Here's Irving. He had 16 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing, too. And his teammates, you can tell, are just really enjoying playing with him.
And Drummond throws it down.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, here's Wang. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Chan.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Pass to Wang. Inside to Favors. Misses from close range.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Burke. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Burks. That's good. Pistons leading by 9. Irving kicks to Monroe. Drummond trying to get himself free. Monroe's shot is good.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Burks with it. 6 points for him. Favors with a screen on Ellis. And that one's good. Burke.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Several teams changing it up here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Thunder. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently, guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, Utah sitting there 4 spots below.
Seeing where the Jazz are, you know they've hung pretty close to the top of the standings, but given the expectations for them coming into the season, it's still a little bit of a disappointment.
Well, you think about the buzz surrounding this club early on. It's definitely sagged off a little bit now. They haven't performed quite the way they expected to, but there's still time. I mean, if they keep plugging away, I think they can get there by the time the playoffs come around.
Here's the dude, and he gets it to go.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Jazz trail by 9. Collison dishes to Millsap. Here's Bazemore. Right now averaging 7 points a game. That's good. Detroit with the ball. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, it was an easy win, mainly because they completely dominated the paint. The rebounding totals were really astounding.
Here's the dude. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. It's so important to battle on the board. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Leading by 5. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Now here's Millsap. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The offensive rebound. Doubled by Chan. Bazemore passes to Collison. Millsap sets the pick for Collison. He feeds it to Batum. Back to Collison. Jazz passing it around. 6 to shoot. Batum, good.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Here's the dude. 17 points in the game. The kick out to Irving. Releases. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Collison against Irving. Collison kicks it to Bazemore. The drive by Collison. Outside for Batum. Feeds it to Bazemore. The three-pointer off the mark.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Irving passes to Chan. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Favors with a screen on Irving. Bazemore dishes to Favors. Comes up empty down low.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
Shot denied. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Pistons lead by 10. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Coming up next Tuesday, March 2nd, the Detroit Pistons take on Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Live from Oklahoma City. Do not miss it.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
Here is Collison. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Hines in at the 3 slot. Now here's Collison. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kramer. No good with the layup.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
So it's the Pistons now. Pass to Hines. Sharp defended by Batum. Sharp the pass to Wolf. The shot is off. Jazz trail by 10. Outside Collison. It's deflected. And now the Pistons fast break. Irving's got the ball. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Monroe's checked in for Detroit. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The Dude in their last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 62 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Here's Hines. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
Here's Bazemore. He has 7. Pass to Millsap. He dishes it to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Batum. And there's the foul against Detroit. Burks, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And a switch here also for Detroit. Ellis is checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Collison. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Batum, good.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Irving attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their success rate from the stripe this season, about 77%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
That one is off. Burke, he's checked in for the Jazz. And he sinks the second.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Millsap a screen. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And Batum kicks to Burke. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. Sharp the pass to Monroe. Kicks it to Ellis. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Batum grabs the miss.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Over to the wing. Now here's Burks. He's covered by Irving. Burks kicks to Batum. Here's Burke. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Burks got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. On the wing, Ellis. Burks covering. Shot from 12. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Ellis. The Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Down low. Here's Burks. And that one's good. Burks has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Ellis. 9 points last game out. Ellis left side. Puts up the baby hook. Count that one. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Jazz trail by 9. Now here's Burke. He has 5. Comes up empty down low. Now Irving. The pass to Wolf. Back to Irving. Monroe left side. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Pistons have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. And here is Burke. Pass to Weaver. Burke's with it. Ellis on him. Burke kicks to Burks. Weaver covered by Monroe. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Jazz shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for one.
Pistons leading by 7. Outside Irving. He kicks to Drummond. Another shot. Monroe, no good. For Utah, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Burke with it. He's got 5. They set the screen. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Monroe.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
So, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Now, here's Burke. Laying the pass to Burke. From 10 feet out. Another shot. That one's good. And the Piston lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Harvey.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Irving drives in. Puts up the baby hook. Misses from short range. The Jazz have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter. Right at the 50% mark from the field. Now, here's Burke. He's guarded closely. The dish to Burks. Clock at 6. Floats one up. Here's Harvey. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, he just battled through that initial.
Harvey. One shot.
And that one misses.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway. Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Burke. He has 5. Rebound by Chan.
Not much of a pick there. Unless you're going to get a body on somebody, you're really not going to free anybody up for a shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for Monte Ellis.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
So it's the Jazz now after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Burks can't get it to go.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Chan. The Dudes got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. The Jazz making a switch here. Favors has checked in. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Pistons, number 1.
They've been playing so smart lately, just the way they move the ball, finding good looks.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Now here's Burke. And there's the feed to Burks. Dishes it to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Shot's good. Burke's got 5 points now this quarter. Detroit leading by 10. Irving passes to Chan. Back to Irving. From deep. And another 3 for Detroit.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now, here's Burks. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Favors. They grab their own miss. Misses in close.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Feeds it to Burks. Favors passes to Wang. He dishes it to Burke. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Burks. And he banks in the layup. Burks has got 10.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking him down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
A different look for Utah. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Burks. And it's Collison in for Burke. Detroit making a switch here. Pistons leading by 11. From deep. No good from Chan.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Wang. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Bazemore. Here's the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. No good from Chan.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Collison dishes to Favors. Here's Bazemore. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's the dude. He's got 25. Back to Irving. Now the pass to Chan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for the dude. 25 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And so he hits both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Collison. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Wang, and the Jazz, another 3.
Well, you knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
Good. And the Pistons lead by 7. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Collison kicks it to Baseman, and he slams that one down.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Oh, man, was it ever.
3.
And he gets it to go.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Utah's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Collison, the pass to Lang. With 4 seconds on the clock and too long on the shot. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Pistons ahead, leading by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And now the third quarter about to get going. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
He's seen the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. And it's Weaver in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Burke kicks to Burks. There's the screen. Here's Wang. No good with the triple. Pistons leading by 8. Irving passes to Chan. Burks with the double team. The Pistons working the ball around now. In low to Ellis. Swiped it away. Kicks it to Burks. Now Burke passes it to Burks. 5 to shoot. Or the 3. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Burke.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's the dude. He kicks it to Irving. Shot from 16. Hits the front of the rim and out. Utah's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Burks dishes to Burke. 90 seconds now into the second half. A 3 ball. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Irving passes to Chan. Back to Irving from downtown, and that one's good. Irving's got 11 points.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Well, you can see it. They're getting into it a bit. A little mano-mano here. One-upsmanship taking place.
Now, here's Burke. He's got 13. To the paint, here's Wang. Rebound, Detroit. The dude's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Irving. Knocked loose.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Well, let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Kyrie Irving is second.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that, to me, makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. And not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to produce that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well.
Pistons leading by 7. Throws it up high. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And guys, we look now at some numbers for Greg Monroe. The past few weeks, he's been a major contributor. And you can see where he ranks. Second in field goal percentage. And how about his accuracy from the foul line, guys? He is in the top 10 in free throw percentage.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, a good system, but most of it is just taking good shots and making most of them.
Now here's Burke. Following the shot by Alec Burks. A shot by Batum, no good. Pass to Chan. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Batum brings the double team. Back to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the 3-ball. They got on this roll a while ago and they just haven't looked back.
Boy, even with the double team, he had the vision to find the open man.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of the season. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Batum. And here is Burke. They get it. Misses off the left iron.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Here's Chan. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. That's now 32 points for the dude.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Millsap's against Monroe. Millsap kicks to Burke. Batum wide open, he fires. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
It's been a tale of 2 halves. Guys, he was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
Down low, puts up the baby hook, and the basket good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Irving passes to Chan. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it drops once again. The bucket from Chan.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now here's Burke. 13 points in the game. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's foul number 2 for him. Detroit making a switch here. 6 to shoot. The dish to Burks. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Burks has got 12 in the game.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Millsap after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Pistons making a change here.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Burke with it. The feed to Millsap. Dishes to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Batum wide open. He fires. They get it back. And the pass to Burke. Nice ball movement by Utah. Batum attacking, and there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Utah. Collison comes in for Burke. Detroit leading by 12. Here's the dude. He's got 34. Right wing. Here's Hines. Nice shot from the wing.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Here's Bazemore. He's got 14. Millsap kicks to Collison. Here's Kramer, and Detroit gets called for the foul. Derek Favors checked in for Utah.
Derek Favors.
Collison dishes to Favors. And he lays it straight in. Favors has got his second bucket of the night. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Irving, and he gets it to go. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Collison kicks to Favors. Inside. It's rebounded by Chan. The dude's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Collison, the pass to Favors. And Bazemore kicks to Batum. No good on the triple.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Irving with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Here's the dude. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Here's Chan. Great tee that time from Batum. Jazz trail by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
He feeds it to Favors. It's rebounded by Chan. The dude's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beyond the arc. Favors with the rebound. Utah's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Another miss by Utah. Pistons leading by 16. Here's Chan. And good on the basket. Book it. The dude's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Utah shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Now here's Collison. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's the teardrop, and it's Favors that time on the assist by Collison. Collison's got 6 assists here tonight. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's the dude. He's got 36. Here's Hines. Off target from outside. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Collison's got his first points of the night.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
So both teams making some changes here.
Looking now at some numbers for Irving. This is the kind of play they love to see from him when he's just controlling things out there. Averaging about 23 points, 11 assists, 3 rebounds. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve. Someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
Baseline try. Shot's good. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now Favors. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Wang the pass to Favors. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Here's the dude. Can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Collison. Rebound by the Pistons. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pulls up. High post. Good. The dude's got 38 points.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Feeds to Bazemore. There's the triple. Rebound by the Pistons. They led by as many as 18 points. Lets the 3 fly. Bazemore grabs the miss. Bazemore's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
21 seconds on the shot clock. 21.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Chan. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The dude's got 10 points in just the second half. In the corner, Collison with it. Pass to Bazemore. He dishes it to Favors. 1 second left. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons lead by 17. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Detroit leading by 17. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Chan, he's in at small forward. Andre Drummond is out there with Gordon. Then there's Irving. And it's Ellis in at the shooting guard. Utah is shooting well. They're at 45%. Burke dishes to Burks. Kicks it to Burke. Passes it to Burks. Here's Wang. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Here's Burke after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Burke kicks to Burks. Pass to Wang. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. That 3 off the mark. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. It's tipped. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Burks. Here's Harvey. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Irving passes to Chan. He kicks to Gordon. And now Utah, fast break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls. Monroe's check in for Gordon.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Pistons leading by 17. Irving passes to Chan. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the dish to Burke. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's his 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Wang. He's guarded by Chan. Shot clock at 6. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here is Burke. The pass to Weaver. Doubled by Chan. And there's the feed to Burks. Pass to Wang. Lets the 3 fly. Burks can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 17. Pass to Chan from outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. The dude's got 45 points.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Burke, the pass to Weaver. Dishes to Burke. Puts up a 3. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Monroe sets a screen for Irving. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Burke dishes to Burks. And the pass to Wang. Off the pick. Kept alive. He feeds it to Burke. Passes it to Wang. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Utah foul call. Harvey. That's his first personal foul. At the line of the Pistons, Chan. 2 shots.
That's good from Chan. Both free throws good from Chan.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
So it's Utah now. Weaver the pass to Wang to stop the run. And the layup is good.
What a finish with that hoop.
And Detroit has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Chan. Oh, trying for it, but he recovers it. Back to Irving. Here's the dude. Burks covering. Just 3 to shoot. From past the arc. And it's Irving missing. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Wang the pass to Burke. Expanding his range. Rebound by Chan. Detroit leading by 22. Right side Irving. Feeds it to Monroe. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Monroe's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Burke. Here's Weaver. Soft touch off the glass.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Drummond a screen. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now here's Burke. Defended by Chan. To the left wing. Here's Wang. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Here's Irving. Here's Chan. Connects from three-point range. The dude's got 10 points in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Burke, the pass to Weaver. To the paint. Here's Wang. Nice D from Chan.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The 3. Utah with the rebound. Weaver's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Burke with it. He's picked up by Irving from 10 feet out, and that one's good. Burke. Pistons leading by 19 points. Irving passes to Chan, takes the 13-footer, and that one's good. The dude's got 52 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Now here's Drummond. Irving passes to Chan. Drummond a screen. And he lobs it up.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Jazz trail by 21. Here's Burks. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
It's been a strong night for Burks. 12 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And he gets the bucket. And that's 23 points for Kyrie Irving.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Burke kicks to Burks. Pass to Wang. The Jazz working the ball around now. And here we go. The Pistons fast break, and he gets it to go. 17 points for Monte Ellis.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Now, here's Burks. Now the pass to Wang. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Detroit leading by 20. Passes to Chan. This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Weaver's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tries from 10. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Back to Drummond. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Here we go. When we put a shot up, I want our bigs crashing the glass, but I want everyone else getting back on defense. No fast break points for the rest of the game. You got it?
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. He also conveyed very strongly that they need to not take chances defensively, saying, quote, going for a steal and getting burned is not worth it. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Burke. Shoots a 3, and the Jazz another 3.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his 2nd 3 of the half.
Pistons leading by 19. Pass to Chan. Ellis outside. Here's the dude. Drummond passes to Chan. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Drummond trying to get himself free, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. And the pass to Wang from the wing. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Now, here is Irving. No good from Chan.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other did huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
Well, they're going to win again. Same result as the previous matchup between these two clubs.
And it's the last time they meet this year, so that'll make it a sweep of the season series.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the dude. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double for his efforts.
Now, here is Irving. Tries from 10. The shot is off. The Jazz shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Burke dishes to Burks. Releases from the wing and drills it. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Chan. Drains it from beyond the arc. The dude's got 55.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Here comes Monte Ellis. Passes it to Chan. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
For real, the triple-double? Yeah, I didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it's one of the better ones I played then. Really, I'm just happy how the team competed and that we got the win. Personal stats are secondary to that, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.